Good evening and welcome to Lawrence High School's virtual Senior Awards night tonight. We're glad you could join us. I'd like to thank the department heads that have chosen to come here tonight to join us to recognize the outstanding achievement from our seniors this year. First, we thought it was appropriate that we would have your class advisor, who's been with you all 4 years, be able to address the seniors tonight. So I'd like to turn it over to Allison Hoff for her speech to you guys. Thanks.
Welcome to the Class of 2020 Awards Ceremony, and thank you for tuning in. 3 days from now, you seniors will be receiving your diplomas at graduation, or, to use its official term, the commencement ceremony. As an English instructor, I find this highly ironic. I know that most of you know what the word to commence means. It means to begin. Why would this tradition be called a commencement if it's congratulating you on reaching the end of something, an achievement that you've all worked so hard to accomplish? Well, it's true that graduation is marking an ending, but it's marking a beginning as well. We're celebrating the beginning of your adult lives. Thursday night will be the start of the rest of your life. Now, I know it's tempting to look back on this year and pick out everything we couldn't and didn't have. We didn't have a prom. We can't have a class night. The list goes on. But in a ceremony that's named for a beginning, you can't be looking back on the past. You have to be looking towards the future. We have an administration that invited all of you to create what your graduation was going to look like. Several of you took it upon yourselves to attend the online meetings, share ideas, collaborate, work with each other, and finally come up with a ceremony that will be memorable, sentimental, and significant to your lives as high school students. This hard work, this overcoming of an obstacle to create something special, is a skill that will serve you well in adulthood. Abraham Lincoln said that the future cannot be predicted, but that it can be invented. What are you going to invent? What kind of a future will you invent for yourself? Life in the adult world is what you make of it. As you begin your journey into adulthood and into life, be true to yourselves. Make positive decisions. Think of problems that come your way, for example, how to hold a meaningful ceremony in a pandemic, as an opportunity to create, to overcome, and to be positive. Congratulations to all of you on your achievement, and thank you to those of you who have helped our administrators in creating such an unforgettable graduation night. Now I will turn it over to our principal, Mr. Bowers.
Thank you, Ms. Hoff. For the presentation of the gold cords, I'll do that now, and then Mr. Jones will come up afterwards and present the silver cords. So the gold cords represent achieving honor roll status every quarter during their high school career, and the following seniors have done so. Just a word for everybody. Tomorrow you can pick up your awards, or Wednesday, anytime between 7:30 and 3. So again, for the gold cord recipients, we have Ethan Caldwell, Samuel Coro, Abigail Fisher, Harley Hamlin, Haley Hersey, Cameron Jordan, Miranda Lambert, Kyle Langette, Joshua McFarland, Morgan Niles, Jacob Patterson, Gabrielle Pierce, Isaac Plourde, Hunter Roy, Michael Roy, Emma Salisbury, Colby Shorey, Paul Southwick, Abigail Town, Lydia Townsend, Savannah Weston, and Cassandra Wood. Congratulations to those gold cord recipients. Now Mr. Jones will present these silver cords.
Thank you, Mr. Bowers. The silver cords represent achieving honor roll status at least 12 times during their high school career. The recipients are Colby Anderson, Lindsay Bagley, Wyatt Belmont, Haley Bolduc, Tyler Bolduc, Colby Brand, Brooke Butler, Ethan Cochran, Bryson Dostey, Tyler Hall, Elena Haywood, Storm Lavway, Allison Leary, Grace Leary, Alexis Lewis, John Manzo, Mackenzie Roberts, Lydia Rogers, Jaden Stevenson, Elsie Suddy, Haley Trahan, Jacob Turlow, and Amber Westcott. Congratulations to those seniors. It is now my honor to introduce to you from the Maine Army National Guard and former Lawrence High School graduate, Staff Sergeant Michael Capone.
Good evening. I'm Staff Sergeant Capone with the Maine Army National Guard Recruiting and Retention Battalion. I want to start out by congratulating the class of 2020. I'll keep this short and sweet to the best of my ability, but I'd like to thank Mr. Bowers and Mr. Jones for having me here tonight. As a graduate of Lawrence High School in 2011, Lawrence will always hold a special place in my heart. This community, year after year, demonstrates just how awesome it is by students raising their right hand and saying an oath to protect their country, state, and communities in any branch of military service. I'm quite certain when I say Lawrence has the highest number of students enlisted into the Maine Army National Guard out of any high school in the state of Maine in 2020. This is definitely something to be proud of. Here are the students of Lawrence High School class of 2020 who have enlisted into the Maine Army National Guard. Private Cassie Pressey, Logistics. Private Skylar Gravois, Military Police. Private Dylan Donnell, Military Police. Private Wyatt Fortin, Military Police. Private Paul Southwick, Black Hawk Helicopter Mechanic. Private Tucker Roy, Wheeled Vehicle Mechanic. I just want to say thank you for your time and congratulations to the class of 2020. I'll now turn it over to Mr. Bowers.
Thank you, Staff Sergeant Capone. Now for the presentation of the United States Marine Corps Awards. The Distinguished Athlete Award goes to a male and female student. For the class of 2020, Distinguished Male Athlete Award goes to Cameron Jordan. The Distinguished Athlete Award for females goes to Savannah Weston. Congratulations to you both. I'd also like to congratulate Savannah on her acceptance to the United States Military Academy at West Point. Next award presentation will be the Scholastic Excellence Award. That goes to a boy and a girl. For the class of 2020, the males, Paul Southwick, and female recipient, Lydia Townsend. Congratulations. The Semper Fidelis Award for Music Excellence, presented to Ethan Cochran. Now for the Maine Principals Association Award, that was, Haley Hurst was recognized for that award. We were unable to hold the event, but that goes out to an outstanding senior that's exemplified excellence both in the classroom and with the school citizenship piece. So congratulations to Haley Hersey on receiving that award. And now Mr. Jones will present Maine Scholastic Athletic Administrators Award and some attendance awards.
Thank you, Mr. Bowers. The Maine Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association recognizes a boy and a girl for academic excellence and athletic excellence. This year's recipients are Savannah Weston and Michael Roy. Also here to present the Perfect Attendance Awards. 1 year of perfect attendance, Mackenzie Heward. 1 year of perfect attendance, Hunter Roy. 2 years of perfect attendance, Isaac Plord. And 2 years of perfect attendance, Jaden Stevenson. At this time, the presentation of cords will be presented by each department chair. These black cords are awarded to students for great academic growth throughout their high school career in each content area. It is my honor to introduce Lynn Bustard, the Visual and Performing Arts Department Chair.
Performing Arts Cord is awarded to Abigail Town. Congratulations. Achievement in Art 1, Lydia Rogers. Achievement in Ceramics, Gabrielle Pierce. Growth in Art 3, Ashley Allen and Carson Hersey. Achievement as an independent artist, Elena Hood. Growth as an independent artist, Riley Avery and Alex Sapienza. The Music Awards, Achievement in Band, Ethan Cochran. Growth in Chorus, Lindsay Bagley. Achievement in Chorus, Abigail Town. The Technology Education Awards go Achievement for Woodworking, Jacob Patterson. Also Achievement for Woodworking, Tyler Golden. Achievement in Creative Crafts, Skylar Reboyce. And also Achievement in Creative Crafts, Sophia Hoover. The Theater Arts Awards, Achievement in Theater Process, Gavin Robinson. Achievement for Costume and Makeup, Abigail Town. Also Achievement for Costume and Makeup, Cassandra Wood. And Achievement for Theater, Mackenzie Roberts. And I'm now introducing Mrs. Vicki Packard.
It is my pleasure tonight to award the English Cord to Jacob Patterson, Growth in Technical Writing to Sophia Hoover, Achievement in Technical Writing, Riley Avery, Growth in College Composition to Cameron Jordan and Haley Trahan, Achievement in College Composition, Jaden Stevenson, Growth in Advanced Placement Literature and Composition, Gabrielle Pierce. Achievement in Advanced Placement Literature and Composition, Lydia Townsend. Growth in Introduction to Literature, Harley Hamlin. Achievement in Introduction to Literature, Jacob Patterson. Growth in English 12, Alex Sapienza. Achievement in English 12, Mackenzie Allen. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the Health and Physical Education Department Chair, Mr. Pete Spears.
Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to award the Health Education and Physical Education Stole to Mr. Paul Southwick. For growth in physical education, we have Colby Anderson, and for achievement in physical education, we have Samuel Coro. It's now my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Karen Foster, the Department Chair for Mathematics.
It is my honor to award the Math Cord this evening to Joshua McFarland. For growth in pre-algebra, Kristen Morneau. For achievement in technical math, Wyatt Belmont. For growth in technical math, Dakota Benedict. For achievement in college algebra, Abigail Town. For achievement in quantitative reasoning, Alexis Lewis. For growth in AP Calculus BC, Ethan Caldwell. And for achievement in AP Calculus BC, Joshua McFarland. It is my pleasure to introduce Wanda Lord, the Science Department Chair.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to introduce the Science Awards. The cord goes to this young lady, Lydia Townsend. Congratulations. For growth in lab biology, Jacob Hamlin. For achievement in lab chemistry, Mackenzie Roberts. Achievement, Survey of Anatomy, Jacob Patterson. For growth, AP Biology, Miranda Lambert. And achievement, AP Biology, Lydia Townsend. Congratulations, class of 2020. It is my pleasure to introduce the Social Studies Department here, Mr. Tyler Duran.
Good evening. The Social Studies Department would like to award the Social Studies Cord to Elena Hood. Congratulations, Elena. For growth in jobs for Maine graduates, Madison Carrera. For achievement and jobs training graduates, Riley Bessie. For growth in U.S. History 2, Paige Hale. For growth in world history, Mackenzie Heward. For achievement in medieval history, Harley Hamlin. For achievement in civics, Sylvia Hoover. For achievement in AP U.S. Government and Politics, Samuel Coro. For achievement in ancient history, Elena Hood. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Department Chair of World Languages and Advisor of Pride Club, Mr. Elon Furnish.
The World Language Department would like to recognize Alex Sapienza for receiving the World Language Cord. Additionally, for our Pride Club, we'd like to recognize seniors who will be receiving Pride Stoles this year for work completed in the Pride Club. Miranda Lambert, Savannah Weston, Haley Hersey, Brooke Butler, Haley Baldick, and Michael Roy. Thank you. And we'd now like to turn the rest of the program over to Mr. Bowers and Mr. Jones.
Thank you. Again, I would like to thank the department chairs for coming in tonight. I know in a normal assembly it would have been much longer, but I appreciate the efforts they've made to make the journey in here. We are socially distanced on the stage, so we're good there. We've got honor roll certificates to award. The following students have received high honor roll status for 3 quarters. That's no grade below a 90 with an average of a 92. So congratulations to these high honor recipients. Ethan Caldwell, Sam Coro, Abigail Fisher, Haley Hersey, Elena Hood, Miranda Lambert, Kyle Langette, Joshua McFarland, Jacob Patterson, Paul Southwick, Jaden Stevenson, Abigail Town, and Lydia Townsend. And now Mr. Jones will present the honorable status recipients.
Thank you, Mr. Bowers. The following students have received honor roll status for at least 3 quarters. Riley Avery, Lindsay Bagley, Wyatt Belmont, Hannah Bilodeau, Colby Brand, Mason Cormier, Skylar Grievois, Tyler Hall, Harley Hamlin, Sophia Hoover, Allison Leary, Alexis Lewis, Morgan Niles, Cassandra Noyes, Gabrielle Pierce, Isaac Plord, Mackenzie Roberts, Hunter Roy, Michael Roy, Tucker Roy, Jacob Ryder, Emma Salisbury, Colby Shorey, Elsie Sutty, Haley Trahan, Jacob Turlow, Savannah Weston, and Cassandra Wood. Congratulations to all of our senior honor roll and high honor status. Just a reminder that recipients can pick up their awards tomorrow or Wednesday between 7:30 and 3. And I get the honor of having the closing remarks this evening, so I'm all that stands between you and you shutting your computer, I guess. Class of 2020, what a year it's been. One filled with lots of changes. You know, Robert Kennedy once said, "Progress is a nice word, but change is its motivator, and change has enemies." I know change has been difficult this year. I know it came with some anxiety and some hesitancy. However, change can also be for the positive. For example, when you find loose change in the couch cushions, it makes you happy. When my hair amount changed, my haircuts became cheaper and quicker. When you change lanes at the supermarket and the new line moves faster. when you change the radio station and find your favorite song on another station. For you, change has been a constant for the past 12 school years, and more specifically, the past 3 months. Your biggest change is about to come this fall. For the first time this fall, you won't return to MS 49. You will leave your homes, your loved ones, and embark on a journey to better yourselves, to contribute to the world, to solve our biggest puzzles, calamities, and be the heroes that people of my generation need. I know you will succeed. I know this because you have good roots and a strong foundation which was built right here in our communities. Embrace your future. Embrace the change that is bound to come your way. As JFK said, "For time and the world do not stand still. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss their future." Don't miss your opportunity to embrace the future. I wish you all the best in all your future endeavors, and may you look at change more optimistically as you solve problems. And may you be able to count change correctly if you ever run a cash register. Thank you, and have a great night.